Hello, Prim friends. So, I am here at the Gathered Treasures show. This is the night before opening. Sort of feels like the night before Christmas. And I really hope that you're coming to this show. I've walked around just a little bit just to get kind of a lay of the land and see what the feeling is or the theme sort of here at the show. And this is really a spring garden feeling kind of show. It's just fabulous. So I really hope that you are coming tomorrow. This is on Saturday, I'll put the date on the screen. I've lost track of what day of the week it is. So this booth is Gina Hooven's booth, and she has Seville Antiques. So if you are coming here to the show in Mansfield, Ohio, try to plan your trip so that you can also make it up to Seville Antiques. It's only about 40 minutes up the road, but just such wonderful pieces. And I'll go around the entire show. There are still some that are setting up. Oh, look at all that those wonderful fabrics. There is a top here that's one of Jill Peterson's pieces. Looks like a linen top. It's just I don't even know how to. I'll get my bearings here, but right now I'm just a little overwhelmed with all of these wonderful pieces. And here's that top. It is new from Frontera Roots. That's Jill Peterson's company. So let's just keep going here and see what else. Look at this wonderful scale. I have seen more and more pictures of things here, springtime, putting a nice planter here in that tray, hanging it from a porch. Love that scale. Very nice dry measure. It's marked there on the side, 8 quarts. Those are fun to collect because you can stack them upside down, all the different sizes, graduated sizes going up. Oh, sweet little bunny. But yes, it is the springtime, and you can see that here reflected all through this wonderful show. Again, we are at 750 North Home Road in Mansfield, Ohio. It is at the Fairgrounds. And we're not all that far from the Mansfield Reformatory, which is a really interesting, historic location, the backdrop for a wonderful movie, if not more than one, and just a really neat place to tour as well. So if you're coming with friends, you could make a whole day or a whole weekend of it as well. Sweet Santa Claus, and some candles that have that honeycomb look to them. Wonderful scents. Abe Lincoln. I love this little flower and the sweet piece with these are tobacco stakes, and then the sweet little doll with the Sweet Annie behind. Oh, cute. Holler grown moss. There are things that you will find here at this show, not only of the items, but also how they're displayed, that you may not see other places, and they give you such wonderful ideas. Like I said, there are people that are still setting up. marble game with the old marbles. Love that little painted trunk. And the checkerboard. And check out this sweet little blue wheelbarrow. Would be really cute on a large farm table or on a side porch, filled maybe with those artificial red geraniums. I have seen some of those here as well. I am planning to come back on Saturday to actually shop the show, and I am very much looking forward to it. These shows here, the Gathered Treasure Show, does have a Facebook page, so if you haven't checked that out yet, you do want to check that out. Those are wonderful for garden planters. Fill them with moss, and then once they're lined with the moss, you can plant in those. I'm always very aware and looking at those kind of things because we do have the flower farm in Seville. Oh goodness, just such a neat, ouch. I'm a lefty, and I don't know about you. Are you left-handed? Are you known for being just a wee bit more clumsy than others? I'm just always going to say that the reason for it is because I am a lefty. So yes, I always look at items, crocks, baskets, those kinds of things as the possibility as being a planter. There's a wonderful old galvanized wash bucket back there, or wash pail. Look at this early seat with the springs and the old glasses. Goodness. This booth is so much fun. Look at this little tricycle. Oh, there's more than one little tricycle. This is just adorable. Look at that little goat wagon. And the fun thing about all of this is that all of these wonderful pieces, there are antiques mixed in between, also the vintage, and then so many of the handmades as well. Again, such wonderful ideas for staging. Check out that sweet little house. And the bucket bench is wonderful. And the blue pails. There's a lot of blue right here in this corner. That neat step back. That was a box. I'm so excited about what I'm seeing. I need to be paying more attention to where my feet are. Look at that wonderful pair of doors, and then all of these great lanterns and birdhouses. Love the step stools, the little church birdhouse. The time sign. So have you shopped this show in the past? And are you coming tomorrow? I hope you will comment. And if you are enjoying our content here, I should introduce myself again. I'm Gabriella. This is the Cape on the Corner, and I'm very glad you're here watching. I hope you will consider hitting that subscribe button. It does not cost anything, but if you are enjoying this content, these early handmade pieces from our past, then hitting that subscribe button helps YouTube know what you are interested in, and it will show you more channels that have these kind of style of design. So if you think about it and you're interested, go ahead and just hit that subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, thank you. Thanks for watching our channel. This is a pretty large building. This is at the Fairgrounds, and so this video may be an hour long. So I hope you'll stick with me, because there are just beautiful things here everywhere, and the ideas that you can get from staging, how these dealers have staged their pieces, is really wonderful. Love this piece here for stacking. Those are a lot of ironstone pieces or restaurant ware, but that little metal divider is really neat, especially with so many homes now having the open concept shelves in their kitchen, which we don't have yet on the Cape, but that is probably one of the next projects after the barn goes up. And unfortunately, this wet and rainy weather has meant that the barn did not go up as planned yet, but now we're scheduled for next week. So we will bring you along for that. If you haven't yet guessed on what color the siding will be on that barn, the metal siding, I hope you will consider commenting below also. We've had a lot of ideas, a lot of guesses. Those are so cute. The little scale here in the middle, the architectural piece, the early corbel. We just don't put things like that on our homes anymore. Oh goodness, look at that. The angel wings made from a feed sack, and that amazing hat. Those ribbons are wonderful. Look at this wonderful wooden wash bucket on a stand. Great. The wooden lids and these beautiful quilts. Stone fruit pieces here. If you're interested in starting a collection, you might check back a couple of videos ago. I did a video on information about stone fruit, where they came from, and sort of how to know the difference between the new pieces and the old. Love that round box set covered in fabric. And these boxes are such a great way to display your prim pieces. You don't have to have a big antique cabinet. That is just so charming. Pretty stoneware pieces too. And a hooked rug on top with the sheep, and then these wonderful quilts. Stack of the little benches. Aww. And the little teddy bears and the rolling pins. And check out these early children's shoes. Set of brown ones, and these are very special. They have a fabric accent in the inside, and then you can see they're a red. Beautiful basket. Some redware pieces. Oh, look at this little guy looking up at me right here. Adorable. Again, the fun thing is how each of these booths has their own very unique look, pieces that they collect, and how they display them. Lots of pewter pieces and more baskets, toothpick holders, somebody's collection, or maybe they have been collected for the show, a piece at a time. Cute golden wedding steel cut coffee tin. That's very neat. Love those tins. Some root decoys. Those are beautiful. See, their faces or their heads are just made from very primitive wooden pieces. This looks like a burl bowl. Yes, it is. Let's put the price tag back inside there. Oh, cute little child's cupboard. And the egg basket. So we'll head around this way. They do have a vendor here that will take care of food items for us tomorrow. Nice little wall box there. Those are very precious. They have a great price on that. Nice oval wooden box. Again, you'll see some things not completely finished here, unwrapping, because I am bringing you to the show the night before it opens. So while you'll see some things here now, there will be, I'm sure, even more things tomorrow. Like that red, white, and blue. Some sort of a banner. I think I saw, yes, I did see over here several of the American flags. Love those. Very nice. Not seeing a price on those. Oh, there's a pedal grinding wheel. These are such fun accents, again, sometimes for your porches or in your yard. Nice child's youth chair. A really pretty piece of a ladder. Love how it's wide at the bottom and then goes in narrow. A lot of times they're shaped like that when they're an apple picker ladder. Neat Civil War era portrait. Those frames are just gorgeous. If you think about it, maybe you can either adopt a family member like one of those, or take the picture out and put some of your early family photos in those. Love the barrel, small barrel. Oftentimes, the small ones are more expensive than the large barrels. And a really pretty coverlet. Several colors. And the name is here in the corner, woven into the design. Love it with the eagle. G. Rotman. Another pair of child's little red shoes. Very large wooden bowl. A couple of wooden bowls, 3 wooden bowls actually over here. If you're new to our channel, you know one of the ways that you can tell an old bowl from a newly made piece is that they are most often oval in shape, just slightly. And you can tell that by taking a tape measure this way and then measure across this way. The nature of the wood, shaped like in the shape of a barrel, they will always shrink in on one direction of the grain. So if you are curious or not quite sure if a bowl is an old bowl, that is one way to be able to tell. This little display immediately caught my eye when I arrived here today. The 2 very sweet bunnies and that very early square-nailed wheelbarrow. Love the galvanized pictures. Some yellowware pieces, some nice early jugs, kind of in that ovoid shape. Very nice. This one also beautiful. Love those red geraniums. Very pretty. There's a candle mold back there in the corner. And some great face planters or head planters. Those have become more and more popular with the garden shows like Garden Answer. She usually has at least one of those. Lots of vintage baskets. So are you seeing kind of a theme here as we're going around? That there are so many of the little accessories that are garden related. Oh, love that. Chicken feeder. And the little blue lantern with the bird's nest in that. I know we saw one like that at the Cluttered Coop. Sweet little Christmas fence, perfect for around a feather tree. Some wonderful early books. There are several people that collect the water sprinklers. I know that I've seen a few of those here. And another sprinkler. Sweet little chair. Again, more will be coming tomorrow. This booth has the chairs propped outside, which means wait till tomorrow. That's fine. Oh, nice early chair with that woven seat. Big garden sign. Cute booth. Love this. Oh, check out that Dickinson Pine Tree Farm Seeds bag. Those are always especially popular at Christmas time. So I want to pick that up now for then. I love that little trellis with the birds. Nice little stenciled egg sign. And the sweet child's watering can. Oh, and the little one's rain boots. So I know I said at the beginning that we have a flower farm, but these little boots make adorable vases. And I do not see a price on those. This is a garden cloche. You put that outside kind of to protect a plant from frost. Just a little tip, you want to make sure how the sun angle is, that the light doesn't go through it in just the right way. They make wonderful displays inside. Outside, you do need to be a little bit careful if you choose to put, here's another one over here. If you do choose to put them outside, the way the light goes through can magnify and you can catch your mulch on fire. So something definitely to think about. Love this little red wheelbarrow. Cute pieces, really neat. Love that piece of early fabric in those wonderful browns, that floral, so pretty. Another booth with some outdoor garden pieces. Pretty coverlet. So I hope you've commented below. I think you have to be, you don't have to be, well, I don't know. I was going to say, I think you have to be a subscriber to comment. That is not the case. But I think you do want to sign in to YouTube in order to be able to make comments. And again, there's no charge for doing that. So I'm curious so far, what have you seen that you would most definitely be coming home with? I love that black iron hanger for a pot planter. Again, some more quilts. And another wonderful prim booth here. We'll go around the inside part and then come back to the front display. Look at all those wonderful cookie cutters. I love that little chick or chicken. Neat. Really cute. Lots of bowls, spoon holders, lots of kitchenware items. These are wonderful to put a flicker candle in as a display, maybe on a wooden cutting board, but the flicker candles kind of reflect out from those. Lots of wonderful rolling pins. Love those hooks on the sides of that. Looks like an old door. And these, I suspect, are from inside of a Hoosier cabinet, probably. Let's see. Funnel plant. Oh, it's a funnel. Looks like the pieces from inside of a Hoosier cabinet. These would be so cute in a prim bathroom. From an early piece of looks like a barrel stave with the little whisk broom and the tin cups. Sweet. Look at the more of those primitive cookie cutters. It's wonderful. Rolling pins. Love the little ones. Love the little ones for the children. It's a very nice spice cabinet. Those are always fun. Nice way to accessorize a wall. Sometimes you don't have just one, or you get one and then they become a collection. You have one and then another and another, because they make a really striking display on a wall. Nice small 3-drawer dresser. Again, that's on a little barrel stave. Just such adorable pieces here. All very specifically gathered and put together for the show, for all of you. I adore these little pieces that are lanterns out here with a little tin can in the inside and then the little flicker candle. They were actually bait cages. Here's another one. So you'd have the bait inside that. So when you're fishing, maybe you're hip wading, or maybe you're just having that, you keep your bait in the water so that, you know, they stay alive. And they have turned them into wonderful little lanterns. Love it. Love the little red-handled child's brooms. And another wheelbarrow. And a coverlet. Samuel Riley. Oh, Mansfield, Richfield, Ohio. Love when the pieces have the maker's names, the weaver's names on them. It's a nice shelf. Would make great for a bucket bench. More wonderful pieces here. Look at they look like maybe quails out of metal. More of the watering cans. Oh my goodness. Michelle, are you watching this? Look at this planter. This vintage planter. These pieces look like, what is that called? Queen Anne's lace, but all the edges are the dragonflies. Really neat piece. Love this. Chocolate mold. Little bunnies on the egg. Okay, so now we're in another booth up front by the entrance doors. So we'll just see all of these. These are a lot of pieces that are all handmade. Homemade, handmade. Look at those wonderful shoe lasts. And then there's antiques mixed in with the handmaids. What a wonderful display. Okay, so now we're in another booth up front by the entrance doors. So we'll just see all of these. These are a lot of pieces that are all handmade. Homemade, handmade. Look at those wonderful shoe lasts. And then there's antiques mixed in with the handmaids. What a wonderful display. I love this little shabby chic iron. I guess it was maybe a crib, but with the one side off of it, makes a wonderful little bench. Really adorable. We have had so much rain here in Ohio over these last several days. Like I said, our barn was supposed to be started, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I hope you can hear me over the over the noise. Again, we've had so much rain that they're having to mop in the front area, but it's supposed to stop. And tomorrow is not necessarily going to be sunny, but it is supposed to be dry. So again, if you haven't commented yet, I hope that you will comment below. If you are coming to this wonderful show, what have you seen that you just would definitely be bringing home with you? Look at how cute. Another beautiful booth, all decked out. Nice peg rack. Oh, there's a double washboard. Some big chunk of lye soap. A nice spoon holder. Are you into morel mushrooms? Another wonderful booth with that kind of a garden theme mixed in with all the other primitive pieces. Just love this look. Fun show. What a cute sifter with the flowers. Also would be adorable with a little pot of flowers in it. Oh my goodness. Boy, I might need to bring a wagon to shop tomorrow. Oh, look at the little, it says faux concrete. I wonder if that means it maybe is hypertufa. Cute little lamb. And there's a concrete turtle. Oh, cute. Some pretty stick spatterware pieces. Some really pretty mini metal furniture would be beautiful for a children's room, or it can be beautiful everywhere. And these displays, the ideas of how these are all put together. If you can't get inspired here, then I'm not sure what might inspire you. Very cute. Love that little snail. And the fun part of it here is that the prices, this is a show that you can shop. I mean shop. Just really wonderful pieces. Nice wire. They're calling that a hat stand, but that would also make a wonderful topiary. Look at all those great wooden pieces, unique shapes, and that gorgeous tiger maple rolling pin back there. Very pretty. So I think this booth, I hate to say it and then be wrong, I want to say that this may be the booth from, I'm looking for a sign. Yes. Okay. So this is Michelle's booth she's at Peninsula Antiques. But you know, there are times when you just get to see the name on the tag, or the initials on the tag, MK. When you hunt for antiques long enough and you go to these shows long enough, you start to get a feel for what kind of things the dealers have and what they find and what they collect, and sort of even almost how they display them. And so, yeah, coming through here, I realized that this was Michelle's booth. See the early flower frogs. So these, instead of using some of those non-healthy products, these would have been put in the bottom of a bowl, or in the bottom of a vase, or the bottom of a whatever the piece is. And then the flower stems would be angled through there. So just a really cute booth. But yes, she is also at, here it is, Peninsula Village Antiques. If you're interested, we have done a couple of videos at least at their shop. That is a large shop also here in our area of Ohio. Nice restaurants in Peninsula as well. Some cute handmade pieces here, lots of bunnies. Very sweet. Of these faux lily of the valley pieces. Lots of rag balls. Painted chair antiques, primitives, and handmades. Greenwich, Ohio. Right. Cute. I love that truck with the trailer on the back. Very neat. Cute pieces. Love that early scale. And those faux pansies and the red geraniums. Oh, and look at these. Very sweet. All these pieces, so many of these pieces would just be wonderful as planters. You know, some you would want to protect in the bottom, and some, you know, if they last you for a season, depending on the price, you know, we'll have to do a video on that. We'll do a video on planting in some early and vintage pieces. Is that neat? Look at the size of that barn door. Wonderful. Oh, these are adorable. Shasta daisies. Little made beeskeeps, the little child's chalkboard. Fun pieces. Love this. There's some wool bundles here, some rug hooking. Is that burlap or linen backing? handmade tunic. And check that out with the initials LC. Oh, that's really sweet. Looks like a sewing box or a sewing container with a spot for the spools, a little mirror. That is really charming. Really cute. Nice prim, very nice prim look. Lots of the faux tulips here. There's a large, fun booth. Check out those vintage bunnies. Really cute. So many fun prim pieces here. Nice large wooden bowl, really deep one. That does have the lip on it, and it has an early repair, which I don't know, makes my heart happy to see that. They were pieces that somebody cared enough about. Maybe it was a wedding gift, or maybe their father or their husband had made it for them, or their son. And it was so special that even when it cracked, they repaired it. And actually, that brings up another point. These wooden pieces, they are susceptible to cracking because of their age. And so it's important to get them wet. You know, even some things, maybe if you don't want to get it soaking wet, maybe put it in put a wet sponge inside of it. Oops. There we go. Just something so that they get rejuvenated with moisture, especially after our winter season of having all of the heaters on, because it does very much dry out those wooden pieces. So wooden bowls, wooden barrels, wooden buckets, all of those kind of things, you definitely want to kind of treat it with something so simple. Just get them wet. You know, if it was a bucket, you can put it, love these rag balls, you can put it in fill it with water. You know, it was made to be a bucket. It may not hold water anymore. Oh, several years going by, the sections have dried and they've separated perhaps, but you don't want to let it dry out, because then the metal rings will eventually separate and you'll have a barrel that is in pieces. Ask me how I know that. It's happened to me. Cute way to display with the combined chalkboards. Just so sweet. Love those big laundry baskets. Cute. Oh, cute little bird bath. And the wagon, and a beautiful basket back here. Oh goodness. Yes, wonderful price on that. These are neat because they have the riser on the bottom. Beautiful. Beautiful basket. Yes, difficult to be here walking the show the night before the show and not be able to buy. I can hear the wind outside, but Everything that I've seen so far is showing that the weather will be nice. The weather will be nice tomorrow. No rain, anyway. Oh, that's cute. I took a piece of crewel work and put it on the top of a ironing board, an early wooden ironing board. Really sweet. Neat way to display it. This is cute. Also caught my eye, the little box with the tape measure. And the children's bib overalls. I've been thinking about maybe doing a scarecrow or scarecrows for our flower farm. Well, we are in Seville, and Seville has a very unique history, or something that they were well known for, and that is the Giants of Seville. They were a couple that met. It was either in the late 1800s or early 1900s, but each of them, she actually was taller than he was. She actually ended up being over 8 feet tall, and they met and were married, and they did have a child that did pass away shortly after birth, but they were known as the Giants of Seville. Very, very well known and popular in their era, and it's just such a neat history, something that Seville, just a historic piece of Seville. There is a statue where they were buried, and it is a statue of his wife, and my understanding is that it was life-size. So while there is not a statue of him, there is a statue of the wife. But anyway, go back to, I would love to do a couple of, what did I say? To put in the garden so that scares the crows away. Can't think of what they were called now. I had it. I said it. I would love to put them in the garden and have them be the size of that couple, the Giants of Seville. We'll see. I know, lots of ideas. Sometimes not the time. Cute. Again, more of the, those are real. Daffodils and hyacinths. Oh yeah, I can definitely smell those. Cute. The little mouse asleep in a cup. There's another one back there. He's asleep in a little scoop. This is called, this booth, this shop is called Junk and Disorderly. How adorable. There's a metal chicken feeder back there. Lots of little jars. Croquet set. Scarecrow. That's the word I was looking for. More of the shoe lasts. This little screen. These are fun to display things in, either at Christmas time, Easter, all the little puts sheeps, or the bottle brush trees. And this definitely also caught my eye, that wonderful wire. I don't know if the video is picking up on how awesome that is, but just beautiful. Would be gorgeous on a porch filled with herbs or geraniums, or a combination of both of those. Really pretty piece of the display here. Has the looks like maybe a drying rack is what hold it on the back, and then all those wonderful feed sacks over it. Nice early barn doors, and there's a certificate of baptism. It's a great little yeah. I'm about at the end of it here with my vocabulary. A scale. This looks like a drying rack. What is this? This is unusual. I've not seen this before. The Home Oats Sprouter. Soak in the pans. Used by sprinkling over the top and allowed to run through. A better way to remove each pan. Set in an inch of water. Fine mass of roots and sprouts. Look at that. Vintage way to grow sprouts. And here in our era, we think we're all so smart to be and clever eating sprouts on our food. What's old is new again, right? A neat chair with the bright blue lobelia plants. That's really a pretty display. Pretty lounge chair. Whole bunch of the galvanized watering cans. Pretty quilt back there with the flowers, fresh flowers, seed stems, blooms. So vintage glass set over there in a little metal carrier. That's really cute. Really cute vintage booth. Those all look like early paint by number paintings. Really sweet. Love the quilts. Oh, this really catches my eye because of the bunny on that. That is adorable. Vintage page print. Really cute. We'll put that back where I found it. Check out all those boxes under there and the stack of the little wheelbarrows. Look at the wreath with the teacups. My goodness. People are so clever. Cute display right there. Yes, definitely a show with everyone in mind, between the primitives, the vintage, the shabby chic, the garden, and the antique, all kind of mixed in with it. Bambi's children. Love all those baskets on top and the vintage fabric covered drawers. And these here, paint buckets. These were very popular. Oh goodness, maybe 10 years ago. I see them less often now, and maybe that's why I just don't know what we just don't see them very often. So that's unusual to see them here. These wonderful rye baskets. Nice prices on those as well. Check out the turtle and the frog. Oh yeah, those feel like concrete. They would probably be heavy. It's getting a little bit quieter in the building now. I think people are finishing up. They're exhausted. this is quite an effort getting all of these things unloaded, set up. You start out, I've done shows, and you set everything up, or you unload first, and it looks like your booth is just an absolute train wreck. But a little at a time, you start putting pieces together, and pretty soon your booth has its own unique look. This is cute. A little lard bucket. Another wonderful large basket.